Hello everybody, it's Zero Gear Plus. Welcome to a game I'm surprised I didn't Let's Play sooner. This is The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Now in the past, in the not so recent past either, I've done many a speedrun of this game, I've done randomized seeds, I've done difficulty runs, but I've never just played the game vanilla and recorded it. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to be a 100% run. I can get everything in the game 100% from memory. I don't need to look up any information, but if I do, just to kind of streamline the process so I'm not running around for 2 or 3 episodes trying to remember, yeah, where was that heart piece? Or, I don't know where this one thing is that I need. So we're going to avoid that as much as possible. If you were looking at the script on the screen, there's an ancient prophecy that once upon a time, long ago, there was war that ravaged the land. And then the king was like, hey, you 7 sages, you should seal away the dark power that's trying to get its hands on the golden power. That is what all the fighting is for over. Man, just nothing but mumbles today. Check out that mode 7, though. A mysterious wizard known as Aghanim came to Hyrule to release the seal. He eliminated the good king of Hyrule, and then the ellipse. Doesn't make sense. Or is it ellipsis? Is an ellipse just like it's like an oval, right? An ellipsis is specifically the 3 periods. But this is what's going on right now. So, Aghanim has seized control over the castle. He started making the descendants of the 7 wise men vanish, one after another. And I can only assume that is Zelda that is being held captive in the final, the castle dungeon right there. Why is there a red guard right here? Could have just made it another blue guard. Probably would have looked more aesthetically pleasing. The time of destiny for Princess Zelda is drawing near. And that's where we come in. Can I not start? Don't tell me when I dropped my controller we did a thing. Maybe I have to wait for... Okay. I don't know why it makes you wait for all that. So, this is proof. This is proof that I've done this before. So, we're going to go to slot number 3. And we'll just put our initials in here. Oops. Help me. Please, help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim, Alec Guinness, has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Alec Guinness has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. Ellipsis followed by an ellipsis. After a period. Wonderful grammar. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me.
ZGP, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house.
You have an uncle. I don't know what his name is. He dies. But we're going to leave the house. We're going to ignore him. There's a thing there. I'm going to ignore it for now because speedrun strats. I should probably be speedrunning if I'm going to do speedrun strats. But this is the one thing. This is like the castle escape is like the one thing I know how to do really fast. It's the only real speedrun I can do. Actually, technically, Green Pendant is my speed run, but and I'm slowly working up to there. From there, rather, I go from Castle Escape to Green Pendant to Master Sword, and then eventually just the whole game.
ZGP, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade, hold the B button, then release it, using the secret technique handed down by our people. ZGP, you can do it! Save the princess! Zelda is your... She is your...
Zelda's my what? Zelda's my what? What is she? Okay, that's enough of that. Any chance to quote that is a good day. Zelda's my what? Specifically because of... speedrun strats! I got off on a tangent, so, geez. No, I'm gonna ignore those, because they're just muns. And not like Mon, you know, that stuff that Kilton takes, and is the only secondary currency in Breath of the Wild. Because we run on rupees. This is a capitalist agenda. This is a money-making system. So we're just going to solid snake our way through Hyrule Castle here. This is my preferred route of entry. Although I don't think this one's any faster than if you went the other way. I suppose there would be some differences, like guard layouts and whatnot. So guys with swords like this, there are two different types of guards. Specifically, I think it's the... I don't need that, it's just a map. Specifically, I think it's only the green ones. I do believe blue guards always have swords. And if they see you, if you enter their line of sight, they will... If you enter their line of sight, they will chase you. Much like this one is doing. So thank you for being a perfect visual representation. But of course his plate armor is too clunky and bulky, so he's naturally much slower than me, so we can outrun him. Now these green guys, however, while these ones have swords, some of them have daggers, and will not aggro when they see you. But any soldier with a sword will aggro upon making eye contact. I think he wants to initiate a Pokemon battle. Oops. It's been a while since I've done my Castle Escape speedrun. All my strats are out the window here. And I haven't been following the recent speedrun scenes, so it's not exactly like I'm gonna know precisely where I need to be, or what frames I need to step on, or, God forbid, air pumping, because I don't know how to do it. Or isn't air pumping specifically a Super Metroid technique? I don't know. So we can go over here, grab these pots. Infinitely more useful than using your sword on this guy. I think in an actual speedrun it's slower, personally. I think it feels faster to me. Oh, I bonked. Did I just... Oh, no, I hit the lock for the big key, and then this is the thing, and then... There we go. Yes, I understand. I'm just gonna ignore you. She's just telling us that we have places that essentially go to the throne room. That's what she's saying. Just take her to the throne room. We haven't been there yet, but I know where it is. So, if you didn't know where the throne room was in this game that's almost 30 years old... I guess I'm going to introduce you to the throne room then. Like, comment, and subscribe if you've never played this before and this is your first instance with the Link to the Past. Goodbye, guys. Hope you have a good day. Speaking of good days, I'd like to, I would like to dedicate this entire playlist, this entire project, to my girlfriend Jess, who has been incredibly sick, and this is looking at her getting better in the future. So, sweetie, I doubt you'll ever see this, but I love you. A little damage never hurt anybody. A little poke with a sword, not a big deal. Oh, the AC just turned off, and it is immediately getting warm in here. Because this microphone is so sensitive now that I upped my gain settings, that I can't run the fan anymore. Not without it being obvious that I'm running a fan. Man, I hope you guys can't hear that. I cannot wait to get out of here and move into my own place. I'll even be able to start cussing like a sailor again. Because that's what the kids like, right? That's what the kids enjoy. I am actually... Whoa, okay. I went blind for a second. I didn't realize where I was or what I was doing or what the underside of the castle was shaped like, even though I've done this so many times I could probably do it almost blindfolded. Kind of wish I grabbed that heart, but whatever. Oh, why you gotta? I threw at a diagonal. The game will tell you otherwise, but that's what I did. Don't worry, Rupee pal. We're gonna get through this. Oh, and Zelda, I guess you'll be okay too. Alright, alright, alright. Now we can get up here and kill these bats. Optimal movement through water. Okay, Okay, so the key mouse should be this one. Kill the key mouse, please. Try to avoid, if you were going for a speed run, as much as I know, try to avoid, man, that was stupid. Try to avoid as much as possible moving in diagonals, because while it seems like it would save time, you actually move slower moving diagonally, so... This isn't really a speed run, though. I don't know why I conduct myself as such, because it's not. Alright, just a little quick tutorial on how to pull levers. Stand next to it, press A, and then move in the opposite direction. It's a lot like picking up a stone, it just takes a little longer. Zelda's safe, and this is the priest. I used to think this was a chick, but it's a dude. It's an old man. So we must not let Hyrule fall into the hands of the wizard's clutches. Or just let it fall into the wizard's hands or the wizard's clutches. I don't think the wizard's hands have clutches. So they're telling us about the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane that will make us that will physically make us stronger and will repel and destroy evil. With that, we get a free heart container. And Zelda's just gonna hang out here with the priest for a while. Gonna be nice and safe. And because she's a girl and not a boy, that just assures her safety. Because as we all know, priests don't like little girls.